So let's look at the word enterprise systems. Enterprise systems are applications that are being used in all the functions of a business, and they've been used for supporting this decision making throughout the whole company. So, for example, an ERP system can be used to coordinate operation, resources, and decision making amongst for example, manufacturing, sales and marketing, production, and human resources. In companies, as we have learned before, a lot of companies are using intranet and web portals, and they're using these to help improve the communication among their departments as well as increase efficiency throughout the organization. ERPs are also important in order to making sure that the information is easily available and as fast as possible to be able for the managers to be able to make the decisions throughout an organization. Let's look at what is supply chain management, or first let's look at what is a supply chain. Supply chain is basically integrated networks consisting of an organization, its suppliers, transportation companies, as well as brokers. Supply chains are also being used to deliver goods and services to the customers. In this example, you can see that it starts with raw materials and it flows from suppliers to manufacturing, then it goes to distributors, and then it goes to retailers, and finally the end users or the customer are going to take advantage of the products. So in the supply chain, we have supply chain management, which is the process of working with suppliers and as well as other partners in the supply chain to improve the procedures for delivering products and services. In a supply chain management, we have certain functions. One of the functions is procuring materials. And the other one is transforming materials into the intermediate and finished product and services, as well as distributing finished products to the customers so that they can take advantage of these great products that we have created for them. Communication in supply chain management system take place among some of the following areas. One of them is the product flow, managing the movement of goods all the way from supplier all the way to the customers, and that includes customer service and support. Information flow, which overseeing order transmission and delivery status updates throughout the order processing cycle, as well as financial flow, which handling credit terms, payment schedule, consignments, and title ownership arrangements. In a supply chain management, communication has to be managed in all of the areas, for all the way from the raw material all the way to the delivery to the customers. There are 4 key decisions in the supply chain management that are related to manufacturing. One of them is location. For example, where should manufacturing facilities are being placed? The second one is inventory. When should an order be placed and how much maybe the order is? Production. What should be actually produced and how much should they produce it? As well as transportation. So which transportation systems will reduce the cost and expedite the transportation part so that the customer can get the product faster. Some companies, they might not have in-house resources to help them develop a supply chain management system. They can use some vendors such as SAP, which is one of the big ERP vendors. Another one is Oracle. Another software that they can use for supply chain management is JDA, as well as Ariba. Now let's let's look at some of the supply chain management technologies. One of these technologies is called electronic data interchange, or EDI. EDI enables business partners to send and receive information on business transactions. A lot of companies substitute EDI for printing, mailing, and faxing paper documents such as purchase order, invoices, and shipping notices. By using the internet and established web protocols for the electronic exchange of the information, company can improve their efficiency and effectiveness for the supply chain process. EDI can expedite the delivery of accurate information such as transaction acknowledgements, financial reporting, invoice and payment processing, order status, shipping and receiving, as well as inventory management and sales forecasting. Also, using such a tool such as EDI, it lowers the cost of transmitting the documents. And a lot of times you can call this a web-based EDI or open EDI. There are some disadvantages of using the EDI. One of them is uses the proprietary standards. The other one could be maybe cost per partner is higher when the number of partners is small. Also, organization can use the internet and open EDI to perform the same function as the EDI. And of course, there are some security risks that are also involved in transmitting EDI transactions. Another technology is internet-enabled supply chain management, which can improve information sharing throughout the whole supply chain. This can also help reduce the cost for information transmission and also improve the customer service. One example could be that many companies use point-of-sale systems that basically scans what is being sold and then it collects the data in real time. These type of information help the companies decide what to order to replenish the stock, and this can be sent through the internet to the suppliers so that they can synchronize production with the actual sales. Also, internet-enabled supply chain management can improve certain supply chain management activities such as purchasing and procurement of goods and services online, as well as bargaining and negotiating prices and using global procurement strategy maybe. Also inventory management, providing real stock information, replenishing stock quickly, and as well as tracking out of stock items. Also, another improvement could be in the activity of the transportation. Basically, letting the customers to use the internet for shipping and delivery their product. As well as some improvement could be done in the order processing, checking order placement and order status and making sure that it has the quality and the speed that it needs to have, and also handling the returned products. And some improvement also can be done in terms of the customer service, basically responding to the customer's complaints, issuing notifications such as recalls and so on, as well as some improvements could be done in production scheduling, basically coordinating just-in-time inventory programs with vendors as well as suppliers, and coordinating production schedule between the companies and their vendors and suppliers. Now let's look at e-marketplaces. An e-marketplace is a third-party exchange. It's similar to B2B business model, that provides a platform for buyers as well as sellers to interact with each other and trade more efficiently online. It can also help businesses maintain a competitive advantage in the supply chain. How it can help? Basically, it can provide opportunities for sellers as well as buyers to establish partnership. It can also provide a single platform for prices, availability, and stock levels that can be accessible to all the participants. Also, it can solve time constraint problems for international trade and making it possible to conduct businesses around the clock, as well as making it easy to compare prices and products from a single source instead of spending a lot of time contacting each seller, and reducing marketing costs more than traditional sales channels. E-distributors are common examples of the e-marketplaces as well. An e-distributor is a marketplace owned and operated by a third party that can provide an electronic catalog of the products. For instance, an e-distributor might offer a catalog containing a lot of different hardware and software products so that the network administrator can order all the equipment and application needed for their company's network, instead of purchasing the component from a lot of different vendors. Also, e-distributors can offer maintenance, report, and operation service. A company can purchase a MRO package that might include services from different vendors, but the e-distributors coordinates them into one package for the customers. This packaging is an example of a horizontal market, which concentrates on coordinating a business process involving multiple vendors. E-distributors offer fast delivery of selecting a lot of different prices and products and services, usually at the lower prices. And they help companies reduce the time and expense of searching for goods.